Oh man, I don't know how much data I got left over on my for my last 5 gig pack that I recently bought like 3 days ago. I'm pretty sure um, I have enough data to do at least a half hour to an hour show, maybe if I'm lucky. But honestly, though, I'm just trying to bypass some time. Actually, is basically what I'm trying to do right now. So I figured, okay, why not just do a quick little data burn podcast here? Do the final one for the day to get it out there. I guess. Oh, never mind. Somebody already posted my fucking video. I was just about to post that. Son of a bitch. But yeah. Let me go ahead and share this out, man. I'm not expecting to see that many people in my chat this early in the morning. But then again, though, I've done live streams around this time too as well, and I still always manage to get people in my chat. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Don't really have any set topics or any of that shit. Like I said, just doing it to burn the last little bit of my data or to see if I can at least get an hour out of it anyways. Hopefully I can. Hopefully I can. But we shall see. Yo, what up there, Bream? How you doing, buddy? Hope you are well, sir. Hope you are extremely well. Good shit, because I know I am. Fuck. I know I am, sir. But yeah, fucking, there was one thing I did want to talk about, though, but I fucking completely forgot, man. Fucking figures as soon as I go live, I forget what the fuck I wanted to talk about. Yeah, not surprising. Wait, my microphone's working right? Yeah, okay, yeah, it is. Just wanted to make sure. It's too early. Yeah, I know it's too early, man, but like I said, I'm just trying to bypass time, dude. I got an hour and 10 minutes there before fucking Tim Hortons opens up before I go get my morning coffee. Well, not coffee, sorry, I should say tea. Let's see here. So I came across this this interesting image. Where is it here? There it is. Let me go ahead and pull this up here. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I came across this image, and I thought it was actually kind of interesting because it basically breaks down the studios that Microsoft owns, minus the Activision one, because that one is not officially confirmed yet. But kind of gives you an idea of what projects these developers are currently working on. There's a lot of games that are on this list. I mean, to be fair, and it kind of makes sense because that was something that Microsoft had said right from the offset that they were planning on doing. Hence the reason why, for not only for when it comes to Game Pass, to get first party titles up there that are more appealing and original content, that kind of shit. But it also leads to a little bit of controversy on top of that because, a lot of these projects that are still in the works and still in whatever the case may be, fucking we won't be seeing anytime soon. Just because, fucking some of these devs decided to upgrade to the Unreal 5 engine. And that's something that I feel that a lot of people are ignoring, man. I feel like a lot of people are definitely are ignoring the fact that these games, a lot of these developers switched over to the new Unreal Engine, which is not really surprising, but at the same time, it's also not surprising to see why a lot of these games are still quite a ways out. You know what I mean? Because especially when you, if you look at Hellblade, for example, right? Hellblade's using the Unreal 5 engine now. Is it any wonder why fucking Hellblade is not released yet? It's common sense, but I just feel that a lot of people tend to ignore that fucking factor because it wasn't until... What up there, Jeff? How you doing, man? Yeah, I woke up early, dude. I went to bed super early as fuck, though, dude, last night. I think I was in bed, what was it, fucking a little after 9:30? And then woke up, several times throughout the night, but... I mean, whatever. But yeah, back to what I was saying though. Freaking, yeah, Unreal 5 is definitely something that I think Was it last year or this year is when Epic finally is allowing people to use that engine now and to create their games and whatever the case may be. Because I know State of Decay 3 is going to be using it. We already know that Ninja Theory is using it. I don't know if Playground. I don't think Playground's going to be using it. I'm pretty sure Playground's going to be using their own engine. But I mean, a game like Fable makes sense to as far as why that game will be coming out for a while. That kind of shit. So, according to this freaking page here, from what I'm looking at here, we already know about the Halo Infinite stuff, and yes, I will bring that and share my thoughts about the whole entire Season 2 shit about Halo Infinite. I'm not really happy about that, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Yeah, I know he does. I know he does, Jeff. Although I haven't seen him leave the room at all, period. I don't think he's allowed to leave the room. I'm actually quite surprised that fucking they allowed him to even come back here, to be fair. Because before you guys even told me about he was back here, Jeff, Sydney told me. Yeah, Sydney told me when I was getting ready to go to the store, and fucking I saw her coming back from the store there, fucking with her lotto tickets and shit, and she told me that Austin was back here again. And I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing letting him back here? That's retarded. I don't know how long he's here for, though. But, I mean, to be fair, like I said, there was one time where he was outside having a smoke or something like that with his girlfriend or some shit like that. But they didn't end up seeing me. I saw them when I was coming back because I was looking at the windows and I could see the reflection on the windows. So, yeah, I saw them both outside having a cigarette, and they went back inside, and I haven't seen them since. But I know they're still there because Sydney told me yesterday that they are still there. But I don't know how long he's staying here for. But the thing of it is, I don't even know if fucking Sid and Raji even know that he's even here, man. Because I think she put it in her name, I think. The room in her name. He was by your room the other day. Oh, of course he was. Of course he was. But again, like I told you, though, man, it's no disrespect to your son or anything like that, dude. I don't want to be around somebody that's got so much heat right now. Because I'm dealing with my own shit. You know what I mean? I'm still dealing with my legs. I'm still doing fucking whatever the case may be, blah, 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 blah. So it's just stress that I want to avoid. You know what I mean? I don't need cops coming around banging at my door. That kind of crap. It's paid for by SOS. Oh, okay. So he's going to be here for a while then. But, like, you would think, though, out of all fucking places to avoid, this would be the hotel to avoid. Given the fact that, A, you used to live here, B, cops come around here constantly. Hence the reason why I don't think he really leaves his room at all, period. Because he's been here now for over a week. And I've never, ever seen him once. Well, then again, though, fucking keep in mind, I don't really go anywhere outside. I try to do all my running around, like, early during the day, and then, like, go out one time at nighttime and some shit like that to grab, like, my second pack of smokes or whatever the case may be. But despite that, though, yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's like, dude, like, you're in the worst fucking place to be, man, if you don't want to get caught by cops. Like, no bullshit. And plus, on top of that, man, it's only a matter of time until fucking someone fucking snitches on his ass. I'm not going to do it because I'm not that fucking stupid, but I'm just saying in generality, though. I'm just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, if you're on the run like that, dude, man, you should be fucking hopping all over the place. Not just, sticking to one place that, you know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, of course. Yo, give me 1 second, guys, man. Give me 1 second there, Jeff. If anybody comes in the chat, just let them know that I had to just to use the bathroom real quick. I'll explain my leg situation here in a minute, but just give me like 1 minute, though. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. All right, sorry about that, man. So, to give you an update on my legs, so I've been going to this. Well, I used to actually. Once I got out of the hospital, I was taking the oral antibiotics and shit like that, which actually was fucking amazing to have. Haven't been able to get back on antibiotics due to my actual health card, which, by the way, for the record now, Jeff, I now got that cleared up. Health card fucking has already been renewed. I have it in my wallet. I'm Gucci there. So, but it expires in 2025, which is fucking stupid. But whatever, I don't care. That was the main thing that I was missing the most. Because if I did not get that renewed, they gave me, when I left the hospital, like 2 weeks after I had fucking left that shit, I got a phone call from them telling me that I had to have gotten my health card within, I think it's up to a max of 60 or 90 days or some shit, I think she said. That I had to get it renewed within that time period or else I was going to be fucking charged like $4 fucking grand, bro, just by staying there for fucking 3 days. 2.5, actually, to be fair. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So, I was going to this place called Paramed, which is down on where the giant tiger is there. Fucking, I forget what area it's in, but fucking more closer to where my old complex used to be. So anyways, so fucking my health card's now renewed. That's out of the way. I don't got to deal with that shit anymore. I've already contacted the nurses that I had to contact, give them the new upgraded information. That's cleared up now. So anyways, so when I was going to Paramed, they gave me all the actual supplies that I needed to do all like to do the dressings in my own like comfort in my own room and shit. So I stopped going to them. Although I am going to have to either go back there to get more supplies or I'm going to just have to go up to the clinic there on Fairway to get more supplies. But that might not necessarily be needed. So what I'm doing is I'm going back up on Monday to get a second opinion on what I need to do next. Because right now, both my legs now, freaking as far as where like the actual the leisure is that's on both of my legs. The one on my right is pretty much basically all healed up now, essentially. It just looks like a scab, but you can see the scab like breaking away whenever the case may be. You can start to see the skin under it and whatnot, so that's a good sign. The one on my left, though, however, is taking a little bit longer to do that. I think I know why. So what I'm doing is on Monday, I'm going to fucking go up to the clinic on Monday, show my doctor and shit like that, get my fucking dressings changed as well. And going to see if I can get back on the antibiotics that I was on. Because I'm pretty sure I would have definitely been on it for 2 weeks. Because when I left, I had a week's supply of the oral antibiotics. And the doctor told me that was fucking taking care of my case there at the hospital. Told me to get in contact with him when my bottle was done to go in for a checkup to see if he had to renew my subscription again for another month or for another week. Yeah, and that was the problem. So, and I've been wanting to get back on them now for a while, but I just couldn't because I didn't have my health card, which I do now, thank Christ. But I didn't have my health card. I would have had to pay an extra $40 fucking just to get in to see a doctor so I can get a prescription filled out again. So I'm like, fuck all that shit. So, whatever the case may be, during that time period, I said, fuck it. We got all the papers that I needed together, got my new health card renewed, got that out of the way. And then here we are. So Monday morning, I'm going up there first thing in the morning so I could fucking get there early. See a doctor real quick. Just to be like, yeah, hey, I just want to come here for a quick dressing change. And all I need from you is just for you to renew my prescription for the thing, whatever you want to call it there. And he's definitely going to see that fucking, more likely I'm definitely going to have to get back on him. Just because the left leg, while it is, the leisure's healed, like it's like a big giant scab, it's not breaking away like what my left leg is or what my right leg is doing. So I think me being back on antibiotics for at least another week, man, will actually fix that fucking problem. So definitely got to take care of that there fucking on Monday. And other than that, though, man, it's fine, man. Freaking, like, yeah, everything's freaking working out in my favor. And, yeah, I'm happy about it, man. Definitely happy about it. I guess that little skin patch there that I showed you and Teresa a long time ago. Fucking, I guess that actually was the. That's when I should have got my fucking self checked out. To be fair, because if I would have got myself checked out and had that checked out on my leg, I could have easily avoided this. Easily avoided all this crap. But whatever, man. What could you do? Lesson learned, man. Lesson learned. Yo, what up there, Gaming Nightman? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, like I said, I'm just mainly doing this, man, to bypass time until fucking Tim Hortons opens up. Because I need my morning goddamn tea, by the way. Oh yeah, by the way, Jeff, I switched from coffee to tea, by the way. Every once in a while I'll buy a coffee, but not every day like I used to, man, when I was chilling with you guys and stuff like that, man. Pop for the most part. I rarely drink it. I mean, fucking for the entire month of March, I literally fucking didn't touch a single bottle or a single drop for an entire month. Recently though, fucking I bought like what a bottle like 3 days ago, but I wasn't chugging it like I normally do. The fucking I was just, having a glass every once in a while. Oh no, I bet, dude, I bet. And again, I apologize for keep bringing that shit up though, Jeff, because I know how you and Teresa love that shit. But yeah, nah. And to be fair though, dude, man, like the new staff members that they've got working at Timmy's across the street where you and I went to all the time, dude, they're fucking retarded over there, dude. Like now they're actually allowing people to stay in the store now and like you know what I mean, sit down and shit like that, even though it's only half the store that's allowing that. It's fucking weird, man. Why isn't Sega on Sonic Mania 2? I have no idea there, Bree. Honestly, I don't know. But hey, on the plus side though, Bree, at least you get Frontier. Don't you want an open world fucking Sonic game? Yeah, bro. You know you want an open world Sonic game. Ads box. Jesus Christ. COVID? And to be fair though, man, fucking since I haven't really paid attention to the news, and the only time I ever did pay attention to the news, Jeff, when I was at your place and shit, like not being around news or really paying attention to news, man, like it kind of makes me feel free of COVID, if that makes sense. Because like, fuck, well, I mean, outside from a few things that I see on Twitter and shit, but yeah, fuck Twitter, man. Mom's doing good. She's doing really, really good, actually. Yeah, I just saw her there like 2 days ago when she dropped off my health card. She's doing good. She's doing good. Still the same old, doing the same old shit. Mania was fire. I played a little bit of Sonic Mania, dude. It was definitely a nice little throwback to the classics for sure. For sure, for sure. Hey, hey, they open up in frickin' 40 minutes, man. So that's what I'm waiting for. There's no sleep for me. And besides, like I said, I've already got my sleep, so I'm Gucci. Just had a friend tell me, "Go to sleep. Tim Hortons is closed." And I'm like, "Man, what the fuck? They open in fucking 40 minutes. I can wait to 40 minutes. I don't give a fuck." Well, technically an hour actually, because I have to give them at least 10 minutes to open the fucking door. It's like, yo, why do you take so long to open a fucking door? You're supposed to be open at 6. Well, they're technically supposed to be open 24 hours, but they're not anymore. Well, the drive-through is, but not the actual walk-in part, which is fucking stupid as fuck, but whatever. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. Yeah, you're 3 hours behind me. 2 hours. 2 hours behind me. Is weed and marijuana the same thing? Yeah. Marijuana is the actual name of the plant. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, is it? Even not, what the fuck? No, wait, what? Yeah? Yeah? I know what I'm talking about. Fuck you guys. But no, weed is basically just the short form of it, man. Same shit. But anyways, that's what I was originally doing. So the studios that Microsoft has, from outside from the games that have been announced that we are fully aware of, like we've seen like CGI trailers for and shit, there's also a lot of projects that we have not seen yet. For example, there's another Halo project in development, which would make sense. And I think Halo Endless, I think is what it is, or some shit like that. I got trademark or whatever the case may be. The Coalition's got a new IP and also another Gears game that they haven't announced yet. We have, let's see here, we got Double Fine working on multiple projects apparently. In Exile's got 2 projects, one of them Project Cobalt, which we already somewhat know about, and then the second one is also an Unreal 5 engine project, which we won't see for a long time. Compulsion is another developer that they're working on Project Midnight and Project fucking Velvet, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. We got a whole bunch of publishing crap that nobody gives a fuck about. But that's just got a lot of stuff too as well. And then of course if they end up getting Activision and whatnot too as well, it's going to be a different story. I do believe that the Activision buyout will happen. I strongly believe that. I mean, we'll know here in a little while when when the investors have to vote. Don't Craig. You mean tea? Shit. Am I high? I wish I was. Well, I mean, I got like fucking how many things here that I could easily roll up if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to smoke those later. Halo Endless is the next game to fail in the future. Look, man, say what you will about Halo Infinite. That reminds me, actually, that's a beautiful segue, actually. Let me pull up the fucking the roadmap that they laid out for everybody that everybody's really fucking heated about, by the way. Oh, hey, by the way, Jeff, if you got Paramount Plus, dude, I strongly recommend you, because, I mean, you know what Halo is, obviously. The show started, like the actual, the TV show for Halo started. It's really fucking good, dude. Even though most will tell you that it's garbage, but it's actually not bad. Yay! Yeah. What the fuck? Anyways, so season 2 starts on May 3rd. I'm sort of kind of excited to get back into playing Halo multiplayer with my friends, but I'm kind of not. We only get 2 maps this time around, which is fucking dog shit, by the way. We do get a lot more modes, but a lot of these modes were just, like, 3 of them were already in the game, but only through events and shit like that, or through a playlist of modes, if that makes sense. Like land grab and shit. Land grab is probably one of the worst fucking modes I ever played in my life when it comes to a Halo game, because nobody plays the fucking objective. It's annoying as shit. But yeah, we got a bunch of modes. We had like fucking 6 modes coming in. 2 new maps, which is dog shit. But what makes it even worse is that we're going through another fucking 6 months of a season. That's the main reason why people are pissed about this shit. So this season starts May 3rd, ends on the 7th of November. Season 3 starts November 8th. And it just like new maps, new modes, new sandbox items, blah 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 blah. The campaign network co-op is apparently supposed to fucking launch, or sorry, it has an August target, which I doubt is even going to actually fucking meet that target. More likely because the way the development's well, maybe now it probably will, just because of what's going on with Certain Affinity. So I think we're definitely going to see more content come out throughout the season. And I think that's their end game goal, because that was one of the things they said on the blog, that they want to try to get as much content finished as possible and try to push a lot of the stuff out during the season so people can stay more active, unlike the first season. So, yeah, because even now when I go into the store and I look at like top played, like Halo like is not even in the top 10 anymore. It's like 12th place or something like that now, so it's definitely losing a lot of players quickly. And they definitely need to fix that problem, because if they don't, the game will officially fuck off and die until either some bullshit happens and fucking it sucks, dude. But again, this is the biggest problem. This is what happens when you go the live service route, especially if it's like a last ditch effort thing and your game is not going to release on time. Fuck it, release it early access or release it fucking whatever. Nah, man. Don't need to be doing that shit. The show should, or like the show, the fucking, the content needs to be there. If you don't got the content there, yeah, your game is going to fucking fall off and die. Or at least for a little while. But I mean, look, they've already released multiple, or not multiple, but a few fucking live service games. Like if you look at the way Sea of Thieves launched, the way that game came out, there's no way fucking Microsoft is going to bail on Halo, dude. Halo will have its moment, like, you know, once they actually get their shit organized, content keeps flowing out at a regular pace that keeps players invested. Halo will be fine. Halo will be fine. Because the core gameplay is what everybody loves Halo Infinite for. It's just everything else surrounding that from the multiplayer aspect is fucking dog shit. Who's buying Activision again? Microsoft is. Yeah, Jeff, you know how much fucking Microsoft fucking paid to acquire fucking Activision? Was it like $67 billion or some shit? It was a fucking absurd amount of money, dude. But there's also a lot of people out there that don't want the acquisition to happen and shit, man. I don't want Call of Duty being exclusive on Xbox. It's not going to be. How do you know, though? Motherfucker. How are you going to sit up there in the same conversation and tell people that nobody on the Xbox side buys their games, and that have Microsoft have one of the biggest fucking games that's out there next to GTA and Minecraft, and not release that shit multi-platform? And not utilize a massive revenue pool that they have at their disposal? Like, it's not hard to understand what Microsoft is doing here. It just, for whatever fucking reason, people feel like there's some agenda behind it. And it's like, no. Plus, when you really think about it, too, what up there, Brad? How you doing, buddy? If you really think about it, too, as well, from a logical standpoint, man, Activision has a lot of IPs that they literally have in the vault that Microsoft can easily resurrect. Bring back Pitfall. The game that literally put Activision on the fucking map back on the Atari days. Bring that back. You're sitting on pretty much basically, I don't know how many IPs you're sitting on from Sierra that you could easily bring back. There's tons of shit they could bring back. Call of Duty, I think pretty much basically Call of Duty and World of Warcraft are the two main aspects as to why Activision or why Microsoft wanted to acquire them. Not to put WoW on consoles, because I don't think that is going to happen after all, but it might, but I doubt it. The more I think about it, man, I don't see that happening. However, when you can generate two massive revenue pools like that, like mainly from Call of Duty, but also on top of that too as well, another service game like WoW. So take those fucking two revenue pools, you combine that with your Game Pass revenue pool, there you fucking go. Because how the fuck do you think they're getting a lot of these indie titles fucking to go on the service and shit like that, dude? It's because they're taking revenue out of the goddamn fucking Game Pass revenue they're making, man. And again, I'm only going based on what fucking the company fucking Phil Spencer said. I'm not just, shooting shit out of my ass. There's a video where he talks about the revenue pool and whatever you want to call it that fucking Game Pass is doing right now. They need to come out with a new GTA? Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that, because they just re-released fucking GTA 5, last month? It's fucking retarded, dude. Yeah, man, fucking, you can get your hands on a Series S there, Jeff, man. Seriously, do it. I know a lot of people don't count the Series S as an actual next-gen console, but fuck that noise. If I can't play games like Flight Simulator on the 1S, the console I originally had, what does that tell you? I'm not just shitting out of their ass. Shut up, Beavis, you fucking prick. Nah, I'm playing Beavis, man. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. I hope good you have fucking, you have some fun there with you and your Johnson, bro. You and your Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Yo, as a matter of fact, you know what, Beavis, man? Just for you, let me find that motherfucker, dude. I haven't played that shit in a hot take. Yeah, here it is.
You've got your sunrise, you caught a prize, you're making your Johnson. Party nights, summer whites, your friends and your Johnson.
Shit never gets old, man. That shit never gets old. In a couple months, I'll have the newer Xbox. Nice. Yeah, man. Trust me, you won't regret it, dude. You won't regret it at all, man. Because Flight Sim, dude, is like one of those games where you can either play it, or you can just sit there, put that bitch on autopilot, or pause the fucking flight, or whatever you want to call it, and just go and explore. I mean, shit, that's the only fun that I have out of that game. You know how satisfying it is to look at shitty looking shit? Honestly. For example, here, I'll give you an example. Let me change my picture here. I'll show you what I'm talking about, Jeff. Example, this right here. I had to download the World Update, but when I downloaded the World Updates and shit, which are free, by the way. No, I don't want that. God damn it. I don't want to start a project. I want to make my fucking image bigger, you piece of shit. There we go. So that right there is the White House. Before I downloaded the US World Update, that wasn't even there. Excusez-moi. Yeah, you got that one. You got... Oh, I'll show you one that's actually fucking hilarious. Is it this one? I don't know. Is it that one? Oh, yeah. This one here, I took a picture of the Mattel headquarters. What's up, Dauntless, man? How you doing, buddy? 35 minutes long so far. Not bad. Yeah, I had a funny feeling I had enough data to do another goddamn hour stream. But I'm keeping my phone on just to make sure until I see that update. But the weird thing is, though, Jeff, man, is not every area that you go to. Okay, if you were to go and fly around in Kitchener, right, over here, you'll see buildings and shit like that, dude, but it's not accurate. Our hotel doesn't look like it doesn't look like our hotel. It just looks like a generic fucking box, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Get away from Mattel. What up there, Stardust? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, sir? Hope all was well for you and shit. Oh, by the way, Even though I really can't speak about this because of NDA purposes, man, because I'm in the beta for it, but I did try out the beta for Evil Dead, which I'm actually kind of impressed with, to be fair. But I really, like I said, I can't really speak on it, though, because I'm not allowed to. Fucking beta bullshit. But the game drops there later on, I think, in like the middle of May or some shit. I'm definitely getting it for sure. Because I like this concept more than I did for the Friday the 13th game. Ooh. Oh, ow. I don't know if you've been keeping up though, Jeff, with the games that have been put on Game Pass fucking over the last couple of months, but there's been a lot of good shit, man, that I know Teresa would definitely fall in love with, man. Like Edge of Eternity, that's right up her alley. Fucking what else is there? Oh, bunch of shit, man. You're expecting God of War Ragnarok? Listen, the whole Ragnarok shit and that controversy that happened with the Roundtable and David Jaffe, whatever the case may be, man, that whole entire shit could have been fucking avoided and not been an issue, man. Like, and I even said this to Jaffe too as well because I actually agreed with him on the topic. Like, and it's funny that a lot of people think that the term DLC is like a fucking disgrace to a game. Like, since fucking when? Since when did that become a thing? And it's funny because now expansions fall into the category of DLC because fucking you can buy them digitally now. And it's like, all right, cool. So in a way, Jaffe technically is not wrong because if we're using the concept of fucking of expansions now being the term of DLC, then what Jaffe's secondly saying is not that far off because I said the exact same thing before he even made that statement. That trailer that he was criticizing, mind you, because that's what this whole entire thing was fucking based on, was, yeah, it looked like a fucking trailer for it. Like, it didn't have the same kind of wow factor for me that the first reveal did for the first game. Now, maybe that was the intention of the developers. I don't know. I don't give a shit. All I know is that that whole entire shit got blown out of proportion, man, in the most idiotic fucking way possible, dude. As far as I'm concerned. To the point where you had fucking people trying to dig up dirt on fucking Royal and shit, dude, man, from fucking shit that happened 3 fucking years ago, bro. Like, come on, dude. Motherfuckers, man, on social media and some of that and this fucking YouTube crap, bro. Take this crap way too fucking seriously. Way too fucking seriously, man. And it's like, dude, you gotta be on some fucking next level fuckery, dude, to be pulling some fuck shit like that. But the thing of it is, like, like I don't even care about Jaffe that like in that sense of like, oh yeah, he's a legendary developer because he made God of War and Twisted Metal. I don't give a fuck about that because I only ever played one of the God of War games, and that was the first one. Don't really care for that franchise, honestly. The reboot, though, I fucking love, and I adore the reboot, man, with all my heart. But the older ones, did nothing for me. Twisted Metal was the shit. So I don't see him as like an iconic developer, even though I know he is, but I don't see him from that perspective. But here's the thing, like, if you actually sat down and had a fucking gaming conversation with that guy, he's a pretty cool guy to talk to, man. Oh, your Game Pass is off right now? Okay. Hell yeah, Royal is the homie, bro. Yo, and I like the fact that, like, people came out and, like, oh, man, you got to explain yourself, man. It's like, man, really? Royal has to explain himself again? For fucking some 3-year-old shit that people are missing the entire context of? Damn, bro. But I respect fucking Royal for being patient with that shit. Like, I truly do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've never seen Royal ever fucking get moody or snappy at people and shit, dude, man. Like, But he's also not afraid to speak his own mind, which is the main reason why I respect the fuck out of Royal, dude. Same with Thrash. I know me and Thrash, we butt heads all the time and shit like that, and we all know the infamous fucking rage quit that I did fucking 2 months ago, but that's besides the point. The point is, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that embarrassing moment of my life, but regardless of that, though, fucking, you know what I mean? He believes in what he wants to believe in, and he stands up for what's right, and I respect it. I'm not going to shit on him for it. I may not agree with a lot of the things that the panel people are saying, but I'm not going to sit there and fucking bash them for it and shit. I'll tell you this right now, though, man. That whole entire fucking debacle that I had with Thrash, though, on the live show and where I left and rage quit, though, definitely made my fucking open my eyes to the console wars shit, dude, man. It's like, nah, bro. Nah, I'm done with this crap, dude. Like, I'll do it mainly in the roundtable Discord chat, but even though some people don't fare fucking with me doing that shit, so I'm trying to pull myself away from doing it. Yo, facts, dude. Facts. Teresa beat all the God of Wars? Well, there you go. Fucking shit. Well, I know I was there when she beat the newest one. And I know she told me about beating the other ones in the past, too, so. Oh, goddamn. I mean, it just depends on fucking how you perceive things, man. Like, a lot of people look at things differently. But again, we live in a time where, you know, social media is like, you know, the hot shit. Everybody wants to get their thoughts and opinions out there. I mean, look at all the crap that's going on right now with the whole Johnny Depp and fucking Amber fucking Heard bullshit. Oh, I'm pretty sure you're keeping an eye on that fucking trial there, Jeff. I'm pretty sure, because I know you watched that trial and jury shit, but fucking, yeah, that shit's been fucking some wild-ass crazy shit been going on with that trial, dude. Dear God. That shit's fucking crazy, man. Oh, shit. Yo, let me tell you something right now. So, I'm laughing because I got a DM from a friend that said some hilarious shit. But anyways, and to answer your question, the person who DM'd me, no. Jaffe is not my boyfriend. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, man. But yeah, dude. Fucking, that Johnny Depp shit is fucking nuts, dude. Like, I've been, like, not really paying attention to it, but I keep seeing it on my timeline, and I keep seeing fucking all people, like, retweet all the stuff that's been going on with it. Fucking shit's fucking crazy, dude. For the record, you can change your option on the game. Everybody does, despite what Six said. Wait, what game are you talking about there, Dauntless? You talking about, oh, excuse me. What game are you talking about? But to be fair, the whole fucking debacle with the roundtable shit fucking was the stuff that happened between Jaffe and Sick. Problem is, man, like, I didn't see it being a problem because that's how Sick reacts, and that's what he is, and that's what he does. Like, I've had my shout-a-thons with him in the past, and whatever the case may be, and yet here we are still chilling and shit, still talking and whatnot. That kind of shit. But that was the main reason why everything got fucking blown up proportion, man, because of the whole fucking DLC shenanigan crap. Shenanigans my ass, man, that's what it was. Eh? He said opinion. No, oh, my bad, Stardust, man. Fucking my bad. I read that wrong. For the record, you can change your opinion. Yeah, I read that wrong. I don't know why I said options. I have no idea. That's why I was confused. You're right. I read that wrong. Shut up, Stardust. Okay? Fuck you, all right? I'm referring to what Jack. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, dude, okay, I'll give you a prime example, Dauntless, man. You're absolutely right. Like, I talk shit about like a lot of games. You know what I mean? But like, I still go out of my way to fucking snag a copy of said game and play it for myself because I want to be part of that conversation, regardless of the game if I like it or not. Like, everybody that knows me very, very well in this chat knows that I detest the remake to Final Fantasy VII, but I still went through that game. I played it. I beat it. I didn't plat it because fuck that game. But I still went through and I still played it at least anyways, man. So I can at least understand that when we get into a conversation about said game, I'd like to be part of that conversation. Now, I know people would sit there and question, like, well, why would you go through a game that you don't want to fucking play, Fatal? That doesn't make any sense. Like, well, because A, I want the game to have the opportunity to change my perspective on what I think about the game. You know, and some games done that. Like, for example, way back in the day before I was even known on YouTube, man, when I talked mad shit about Red Dead Redemption, the first game, I played it, I beat it. The game became my fucking game of the year that year. And I also got the 1K on that bitch too as well back on the 360 before the Undead fucking expansion came out. Like, it, I guess you can look at it in a weird fucked up motivation kind of way. And I know it sounds really odd, but I mean, I'm just wired that way and I do that shit. There's also games too as well that I absolutely fucking detest, which you guys, I just gave you an example there with Final Fantasy. That kind of stuff like that. It just depends on the game, depends on fucking that kind of, and like, even to the point where I played games that people fucking praise and love, which is fine, and I can totally see why people do that. But for me personally, it's just like, been there, done that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, going through Uncharted 2, when I finally went through and beat that game, I had to sit there and question myself, like, why does everybody think that this is the best one in this series? Now, keep in mind, maybe if I would have played it when the game was in its prime, when it first came out during the PS3 generation, my perspective probably could have easily been altered, for sure. But, I mean, fucking going through it, I put myself in that mindset. I'm like, all right, cool. This is the one that everybody says that is what put Uncharted on the map, which it did. And so let me see what all the fuss is about. Seeing all, like, the actual fucking, the cutscenes, and also seeing the sequences that play out throughout the course of the game were phenomenal. But it didn't blow me away like the way everybody fucking thought that it did. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that, like, that would be the same answer that I can give you guys, fucking, if I played it back when it first originally came out. But when I did finally get around to playing it years later, man, that game did fuck all for me, man. Like, I remember seeing people that were impressed about fucking being chased down an alleyway with a Jeep, and I'm like, cool, we did that shit in Crash Bandicoot. Oh, well, that's not the same, Fatal. No, it is the same. It just looks more prettier now. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, what about the train shit? Motherfucker, I seen that shit in Siphon Filter. I've seen that shit in plethora of other games, man. What makes fucking Uncharted so much more impressive? Because what, it's fucking Naughty Dog? All right, I'll give you that. I won't argue that, because Naughty Dog is fucking awesome. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe it's just the way people are. Just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, man, to be fair. Now, if you want to talk about fucking hypocrisy, oh, man. Like, Sick is my homie, bro. Don't get it twisted, man. And I'll never say anything ill about that motherfucker, dude. And whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? He's always going to be fucking, always in my good graces, man. Always in my good graces. But the one thing I will say, though, is how is it fair to be upset and get triggered by somebody fucking calling something DLC, and you think that's offensive, but yet you called every single game that's dropped on Xbox over the last, 4 years now? 5 years, give or take? And either call them fucking DLC or call them trash garbage games. You know what I mean? And it just seems like, that seems kind of hypocritical in a way. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. Like, it makes me feel concerned in a way, 'cause it's like, wait a minute. So, we can't do the same when it comes to PlayStation IPs, but it's totally okay to do it with Xbox IPs. That's the console war shit that I'm talking about, man. That doesn't need to be there. And that goes for me, too. That triple goes for me, too, as well, because I need to fucking get myself out of that whole entire rut with that bullshit. And trust me, I've had words with people and shit like that, and they tell me straight to my face that I need to fucking stop doing that shit, and they're right. 100% right. You know what I mean? I'm not a perfect human, but, I mean, whatever. But it makes sense. I get it, though. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. And I know I definitely got to start focusing on and realizing that. What up, Jurassic? How you doing? Good morning, buddy. Man, so far we're doing pretty good so far. Not too shabby if I say so myself. Leave my precious game alone, Sony. Fucking good Microsoft bad. All right. I mean, think about it like this, right? Like, I'm trying to word this, man, because as best as my ability that I possibly can to try to explain this fucking scenario. Like, do Microsoft really make that bad fucking first-party games, dude? Like, honestly. Like, do they really make that bad fucking games at all? Like, I know they're not on point with the quality-wise as what Sony does, because Sony has to fucking perfect that. Especially when your fan base is reliant on that. Like, well, I mean, your diehard fan base is relying on that. And clearly we see that with the sales. I mean, the evidence out there. But I really have to ask though, man, like, does Microsoft really is Sea of Thieves that bad of a game? Okay, minus its launch. But I mean, I'm talking about current state. Halo, it's got a long way to go. And even I can agree to that. But Sea of Thieves, man, like Sea of Thieves still get fucking dogged on to this day. For no fucking reason. For no reason, dude. I can understand. The same thing with, like, No Man's Sky. I can understand, like, the launch of No Man's Sky and everybody still being pissed about that. But, I mean, when you're 19 fucking big-ass updates into your goddamn 6-year fucking game, it says a lot for No Man's Sky. Microsoft makes bargain bin games. But yeah, but is that really all they make, though? I mean, I guess. I mean, if you take Halo, Gears, and Forza out of the equation, and hence why I always bring up that conversation when I ask people about the fact of, like, oh, like, what first-party games do you remember on the 360? Most people really can't answer that question. Because outside from those 3 games, nobody really fucked with anything first-party from Halo. I mean, Fable had its moment and had its glory in the sun, but we already know what happened with Peter Molyneux, right? We already know what happened there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Brett. Like, so State of Decay is still being played by a lot of people to this day, regardless of everybody thinking that game is dog shit. People are still playing fucking Sea of Thieves to this day, even though people consider that game to be dog shit. Halo is eventually going to get the same treatment, probably not for at least another goddamn year, but it's getting there. It's getting there. But again, like, putting live service games, right, aside, what other game has Microsoft released, man? Like, Flight Sim, for example. Okay, Flight Sim is a game that every single person fucking shat on. But here's the thing. They're not shitting on the game. Well, I mean, they are, but they're not. I'm trying to word this as best as I can to make you guys not confused. They're shitting on a game that they have no intentions of ever fucking touching, let alone ever becoming a fan of for a series that's been around for 30 fucking years. 30 fucking years. So yeah, no, I'm not expecting people to run up in fucking droves and buy and spend fucking money on the game like that. No. What I am saying, though, is Flight Sim a bad game? No. Far from it, actually. Minus its MTX system, but again, I mean, that's what Flight Sim is. Go look at Flight Sim X on fucking Steam. Have fun with that. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Stardust. You have to understand too, right? Stay of Decay is not a bad game at all by any shape, way, or the means, dude, man. It's a fucking indie developed game that started on fucking Xbox Live Arcade. Do you know what I mean? It's the only game that Undead Labs has ever fucking made. Has ever fucking made. But now that they're own, they have a bigger budget. I think they can do a lot more than that. You know what I mean? Oh, God. Give me a second. Hold on. I got to read this real quick. Well, I'm not going to read it out loud. I'll read to myself. Oh, man. Oh, that's a hard pill to swallow, man. Shit. God damn. Sorry, I was just reading what my friend was saying in DM, dude. That shit's fucking funny. Shit, maybe, you know what? Maybe that is the case. Maybe fucking, like, Microsoft just doesn't really make a lot of appealing games to people and stuff like that, man. And to be fair, that's fine. Like, I prefer fucking all three systems, to be honest. I mean, I own all three, but not the next gen version of fucking a PlayStation, but that's in the future, though. I feel that a lot of these games, like, not everyone's going to like everything, right? Like, you're going to have people that don't like cinematic style, like story-driven games. You already got a lot of people like that fucking on the PlayStation side that won't buy games like Last of Us or Ghost of Tsushima and blah, 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 blah. Even though those games are fucking incredible in their own right, which reminds me, I definitely got to get my ass fucking through Ghost of Tsushima one day. You know what I mean? Maybe it just is. Maybe it is the fact that Microsoft just doesn't know fucking what they want and what they want to make to really call their own. Like they got lucky with Halo, they got lucky with Gears and Forza, but they haven't been lucky ever since. There hasn't been another IP to stick in that portfolio, man, to break that holy trinity, man. Maybe now they will because they own more studios, but maybe not. I really do hope to God that at least some devs from maybe Obsidian in Exile and even Bethesda go over to help with the RPG mechanics, man, for Fable. Because I want to see Fable come back and actually fucking... Honestly, if you want my humble opinion, dude, man, I think Fable should have been that fourth game to add to Microsoft's portfolio, to be honest. To sit alongside, you know, the once great Halo, the once great Gears, and Forza. You know what I mean? Because Forza is not really hard to make, and it's not really hard to make bad. I mean, unless you're like kind of like, I don't know, maybe you can do copy and paste like 4 and 5 were, I guess, in a way, but DLC, if you want to call it that, fuck it, right? But I mean, because I mean, Gears has definitely gone down the shitter. Even I can admit to that. You know, the first 3 games are classic for a reason, man. They didn't really have to continue on with the story, to be fair, but I get why they did. But Fable, though, out of all the franchises so far that Microsoft had in their belt, exclusively-wise for their first-party shit, Fable definitely is one that needs to come back. And I think Playground Games will do a good job on that. I just hope to God that they allow people from some of these other studios to go in and help them on how to properly make an RPG. Because that's an area that we already know that's been public. We already know that they can't really focus on and do. So hopefully they fix that shit. Because I truly honestly believe that Fable deserves a comeback, man, in my humble opinion. Hello, Amira. Fine, stomps away. My bad, sorry. I didn't have the chat up then, my dear. I'm sorry about that. Sony does have more variety, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. For sure. And the thing of it is, too, as well, I mean, like, dude, you can't, no matter what people may say, fuck the console war shit. Like, Insomniac, dude, is definitely top-notch for, I'm really glad that Sony fucking snagged them up when they did for, like, dude, they got that fucking company for a fucking steal, dude. For a fucking steal. And yet now we got a Marvel Wolverine game coming, which I'm beyond fucking excited for. And thank God, it was funny too because I don't really care about Marvel games all that much. I mean, Spider-Man Miles Morales was excellent, was fucking phenomenal. In fact, actually, but I grew up, more of an X-Men fan than really anything. Spider-Man was for me. But fucking X-Men is where it's at. And the fact that Insomniac's making a Marvel Wolverine game, dude, I'm automatically in. Automatically fucking buying that bitch. Ooh, that's an interesting question, Drastic. Do I prefer Fable or Dragon Age? That's a good fucking question. You have to give me a minute to think about that one. Oh, my bad, Amir. I'm sorry. I know, I see your post up there. I'm sorry about that. My bad. What's up, Eric? Welcome. I'll be ending this here shortly, though. Give it another 10 more minutes. Shut up, Drastic. I mean, I am an Xbox fan. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not like fucking... Here, you know what's funny? You're freaking... during that generation when Xbox came into the actual the console space, man, like... That was the last console I bought. Well, because when my PS2 fucking died on me 6 months after I got it, I said fuck it, and I went over to the Xbox side and play a bunch of shit over there. Then the OG Xbox was okay. Fable was awesome. Rainbow Six was dope as shit playing that shit on Xbox. But I did not fucking pay for Xbox Live though. Didn't do any of that, so I didn't play any of the online shit. So. I love that. Bitch, I've been trying to yell at you for 20 minutes. But yeah, no, I think Fable definitely deserves a comeback. I think, whoa. It's so bare bones, man. A triple? A triple, sir. Hey, as long as nobody ever orders the goddamn fucking Gretzky coffee, man, you're fine. Because that shit was retarded. That was a waste of fucking $2.39, dude. Oh yeah, by the way, not 39 cents. Speaking of that though, Jeff, coffee went up again. You know how it used to be like $2 and it went from $2 to $2.30? Yeah, well now it's $2.37 now. It went up by 7 cents. That's for the extra large. For the large, it's like $2.05 now for a large. Xbox games are bare bones? Yeah, to an extent. Yeah, I mean, just look at Halo Infinite. I mean, look, okay. Let me clarify that. The multiplayer is fucking bare bones. The campaign is fucking phenomenal. That thing, the campaign side, man, is spectacular, dude. The multiplayer, though, definitely needs a overhaul like a motherfucker, dude. Huge overhaul. What are you eating, ding-dongs? Man, I ain't eating fucking a damn thing. Not a damn thing, sir. Dude, I can't get enough of these fucking flavored waters, man. They're so goddamn tasty, man. Oh, excuse me. Foo said Xbox instead of X, man. No. Did it really add anything to the game? I mean, exploration-wise, really, that's about it. I get what you're saying though. Like the open world is kind of bare bones to an extent. And I definitely know why it is because fucking it's not fully utilizing the slip space engine. Yo, trust me, if you actually fucking, I forget what video it was that I watched, but if you if you watch the GDC breakdown video that they just did there like about a week and a half ago, the one frame for Halo Infinite, it kind of basically breaks down and explains why the game looks and plays the way that it does. Although it plays fucking amazing, or mainly by how it looks. And to be fair, I don't really have an issue with the way the game looks. To be fair, I mean, yeah, it could definitely look a lot better, but that would only actually apply if there wasn't a last gen version of the game. Oh, hell yeah, I did, Eric. Of course, man. Shredder's Revenge, day one purchase, man. Same with that collection as well. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you know about this, Jeff, dude, man, but there's a TMNT Cowabunga fucking collection coming out there soon, dude, that has like fucking 15 fucking turtle games on it or some shit. All the classic ones, man. From Game Boy to SNES to arcade and stuff, dude, man. Bro, I'm fucking pumped for that fucking game to drop, dude. Go back and relive my childhood? Fucking hell yeah. I love nostalgia. I know a lot of people hate that shit, but I fucking love nostalgia, man. No, and Jurassic, you're absolutely right. Yeah, the whole 10-year thing, dude, man. And see, that's what makes Halo Infinite rather interesting, man. Because, again, it's not like we haven't seen live service games go for a long time. I mean, I don't really consider No Man's Sky a live service game because it's technically not to a degree. But, look, that game's been fucking, been up for 6 years? And it's still dropping updates. It's still getting worthwhile updates, man. Like, I think a 10-year plan can work. You just have to really know what the fuck you're doing, man, in order to keep that game going for that long. You know what I mean? Sea of Thieves, man, that game's been out since fucking 2018. And yet, here we are, 2022, man, and it's still going. So it really depends, man. And trust me, Halo is fucking Microsoft's fucking baby, dude. They're not going to desert that shit. They're not going to abandon it. Yeah, the player count's going to drastically fall off, but it'll get better as time goes on. Besides, I already got all my fucking XP boosts ready to go anyways. Thank you, Game Pass Perks. I appreciate that. I didn't pay for a single fucking thing in that multiplayer. I didn't buy the Battle Pass. Ashy Spartans for life, dog. That's the way I roll. Nah, man, Microsoft ain't getting a single dime out of me for that fucking game, dude. $400. Jesus Christ, right? What's up, Guy Code, man? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. All right. After I'm done with this, I'll freaking cigarette day. I'm freaking bouncing the fuck on out of here, dude. If Halo's Microsoft's baby, CSP needs to be called. Nah, bro. It's not that deep there, Jurassic. Come on, dude. It's not that deep. Well, yeah, that's another problem too as well, MR2, right? Yeah, like a lot of games, the service games start off really fucking slow. And some don't even go anywhere at all. Looking at you, Anthem. But I mean, what I'm trying to say is, man, it's Halo. Microsoft, like, they know that 343 fucked up really bad with that game. They know the game was definitely, it wasn't ready for launch. It was not ready to even be released now, for fuck's sakes, with like so much crap missing. They know that. They see that. They're not going to fucking to disown that game. There's no way. They've invested too much money into it already, from marketing to fucking development and everything too as well. They're not going to abandon it now, dude. But again, it's the waiting aspect, man, is what everybody fucking detests about live service games. And I completely agree with that 100%. Completely agree 100%. broke ass Canadian. Motherfucker, you live in Australia, JP. Your shit costs more than us. You call my ass broke? Man, if you don't sit your bitch ass down. How you doing, JP, man? How you doing, buddy? I don't think I did, Jeff. Honestly, I don't think I did. That's as long as it costs me $400. What the hell did I say before that? Ah, fuck, I don't even remember, man. Okay, so you didn't buy the Battle Pass, but you complain about the leveling system, which is tied to that. No, well, but I mean, even outside the Battle Pass, Dauntless, dude, the leveling system is fucking trash, dude. That's not what Halo's fucking system should be looking like. Okay, go and play Master Queef Collection, right? Go play that shit. And see the altercations that they fucking changed in that game. Why not copy that fucking goddamn leveling system? Gives you incentive to keep playing. That's the problem. The progression and the lack of maps, too, as well, is definitely the main problem. But the progression system is the biggest problem that game is suffering right now, man. Is that shit. Oh, yeah, your pinball thing. Oh, fucking, yeah, okay. I make more money than you in 3 months than you do in a year, Fado. Are you sure about that? Nah, you probably do. Who the fuck am I kidding? All right, guys, I'm out of here, man. I'm going to bounce on out of here, go and get my tea. I almost said coffee, but I meant to say tea. I'm just going to relax for the rest of the day and just chill. Play some games. Whatever the case may be, I got a lot of shit I have to get fucking back into anyways, dude. Goddamn, I got a huge backlog to get through. There is no leveling system outside of the Battle fucking Pass. That's my point. Nobody wants to level up that way. They want a regular XP, and they mentioned that too as well in the blog.